No, I think I've sucked it off. This is Underage Grandparents, a podcast about family, marriage, and the fact that we became grandparents before turning 40. We went camping.
Yes.
On the weekend just gone.
We did.
If you listened to last week's episode of the podcast, you probably know that because we were fighting. Not so much fighting. Arguing?
Yeah.
Venting. Because we've been really busy and I wanted to cancel the camping trip.
Oh, did you? So that's actually why you were trying to give me solutions. It was an ulterior motive. Yeah.
Because I don't know whether everyone has this same issue when they go even traveling with their family. And that is the person who packs the car, which is generally the bloke, would you say?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Generally.
Gets real shitty when he's doing it.
Yeah, there's not many things you don't get shitty when you're doing there, darling.
That's not true. That is not true. No, men and women, especially when camping, we pack different. I don't take creature comforts. Tell everyone what you took camping. We were on a farm.
Rude.
No power.
Yes.
No toilet.
Yes. And do you know what? I have so many people say to me after I say I've been camping, they're like, but do you glamp or do you camp? And I'm like, we camp. You and I are in a tent, on a blow up, in a sleeping bag. There's no aircon in there. There's no heating. We have a little camp kitchen set up where we boil our kettle with fire.
Yeah.
So it's not, we
took
had
a
no
camp
power.
oven, so we used hot coals and we did a roast in an old school camp oven.
There was no toilet.
No.
And I loved it. I had a great time. Now, you do give me crap for this, but I have to say this. It was because I knew that for 2-3 days I wasn't going to get to wash my hair or like even have a proper shower. So I did take my hair straightener because I did know that I would also have a beanie on and a hat. So
your hair straightener is a Dyson one.
Yes.
It's got a battery in it, does it?
Yeah, it's
cordless.
It's cordless. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I mean, best thing ever. Amazing to travel with. And I just threw it in there. I thought, you know what? If I want to shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Not wear a hat at some point, maybe I'll straighten my hair. And you know what? I used it on my fringe one morning because it was like
my darling,
beanie hair.
My sweetheart.
What? Excuse me. I am tough.
I'm not saying you're not tough. I was so proud of you.
I bathed in the river.
You pooed in the bush in the middle of the night.
No one wants to know that.
You and Xander, our 11-year-old, you wandered off.
We're on the same cycle.
You took a torch.
Yeah.
You didn't want me to even come and protect you, which
No.
I thought you might have wanted me to.
I had to make Xander leave. He was trying to wait around and I was like, leave, save yourself. Ah!
And you got one of the nappy bags from the baby.
No one wants to picture this. Everybody knows what pooping in the bush is, doll.
You picked it up like you were walking the dog.
Well, you're not meant to poop. You're not meant to
leave it up if you go in the bush, you can leave it in the bush, can't you?
Not at campsites, doll.
I know, I guess.
We were at a camp. Well, okay, I should preface this by saying no one was around us. We were in the middle of nowhere on a river.
It's our family's farm. So they've got a farm and we were down on a river.
Can we call them our family? I want to. Yeah. I wish I was related to them, but they're related to us by marriage.
My sister is married to their daughter, so I'd say yes, that they're family.
They are family.
Yeah, they're in-laws.
But it's not our family farm, the way you just said it.
No, I'm not saying it in that way. We're not Yellowstone. It's a family member owns the farm.
Yes. But the rules are you bring your own devices. And they did say we could use the shower in the shed. There's a bathroom, which is a drive, right? Which is inconvenient when you're camping because I had a margarita at 10:30 in the morning. So I can't really drive anywhere.
I just thought it was hilarious that you didn't pack toilet paper.
No, that wasn't oversight.
You forgot to pack toilet paper.
I had baby wipes and paper towel.
And the beanie that you speak of, I bought for you because I knew it was going to be freezing cold, and I said you're going to want a beanie, and you said no, I don't like sleeping or wearing beanies, and I was like, trust me, at night time, the beanie, keeping the head warm when you're camping at night is the thing. You know what?
I woke up in the morning and the beanie had actually been rolled down over my face, so I'd actually been sleeping like in a balaclava with the zip up.
And was it warm?
It was so warm.
Yeah.
I was fine. I was happy about it.
So it tickled me a little
that I took my hair.
That you took the.
So that's the one thing you're going to pick on me for.
No, I'm not. I'm not picking on you.
It's very slimlined. It's not like this thing is huge.
No.
It wasn't like it impacted your packing of the tray in any way whatsoever.
No. I love that you bring all the little creature comforts. And look, you know what? It's the same thing as one time we went camping and you took the Soda Stream. And I remember going, this is ridiculous.
I used to always bring the Soda Stream.
Why are we bringing the Soda Stream? But then on a hot day when I was kicking back, sipping on a nice fizzy cold water.
Yeah. Changes your life.
Yeah, that's
when I was caring about the environment. And I still do, but you know.
At least you got to do your poo with nice straight hair.
Bringing it up. Not all of us can go down to the creek and be completely nude as you were in the daylight, ride your bike down to the creek, strip off completely nude in the creek. Like,
there was no one around.
Yeah, but I don't feel that I could do that.
Why not?
As a woman. It's just different.
See, I went down there to have a bathe in the creek. You know why I reckon I'm more comfortable with it now is because when I walked the Kokoda Trail, that you have no choice. Like where we were camping, you know, you're a 20-minute drive to town, right? When you're halfway across Papua New Guinea and you're like, the only way to get to the next like city is by walking 7 days, you kind of just have to go with it. Yeah. And you just accept that this is just going to be, that there are no creature comforts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have said to you, I will never do Kokoda.
I loved it.
More than once.
I absolutely
I know you loved it.
Which surprises people as I sit here in my woolen country road jumper and my suede R.M. Williams boots. Everyone's like, what? But it was the best experience. But we're at this stage now where all of our friends have caravans. So when we go camping, they're all like Ricky, right? We go with Kyla, my cousin, and her husband, and it's heaps of fun. He brings motorbikes and we're riding bikes and stuff. It was awesome. But the last time him and I just went camping with the kids, it was freezing cold, like ice cold outside. And then him and I had a few beers. Xander and I get into the tent, and then he was in the caravan with Eden, our daughter, and his two little girls. And the next morning I come out and he walks out, he goes, God, it was bloody hot last night. Because he had the heater pumping.
Yeah.
So does that count as
camping?
As camping if you've got the caravan?
I don't know. I don't think people would consider that. I think that's what people think when I say to them I've been camping. I think that's how they picture us.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not the case. And that's never been the case. We've always been in tents.
No.
Not to say that we wouldn't trade for and get a caravan if we could.
If we had infinite money.
Yeah, but they're very expensive.
They're so expensive.
And it's more how often we would get to use it. We've been camping twice in 2 years. So it's a bit.
Would you have caravan makeup? Like, would you have caravan toiletries?
Yes.
You would, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. I wouldn't want to be packing them if they could just.
Oh God, no, babe.
But then
you'd have to have
then I change what's in my routine.
Would you have you keep a hairdryer in there too, wouldn't you? You have a hairdryer in the caravan?
Yeah. Caravan hairdryer for sure. Might have to get another Dyson.
So as you guys know, we're grandparents. Anyone who's just joining in the podcast now, you can go back to the earlier episodes and find out about this. I'm 38.
Well, the title gives it away, I think.
It does, yeah. That's true. But you know, some people, you know. You are early 40s.
Do you know what? I'm 42 this month.
You are.
And I've been
20 days.
I thought I was 42 this whole year so far. So I'm still like, I'm like, oh, I only get a month of enjoying being 41 because I've thought I was 42.
There's no difference though.
You don't think so?
Between 41 and 42?
Don't know.
That's, I think once you're 40 to 50 is all just the same.
Do you think?
Yeah. Excuse me 1 second because the dog is barking right outside the door here.
Probably wants to come in. Come here.
Get in here.
Good girl. Hello.
Ooh. As you guys can tell, the dog training's been going really, really well. Yeah, I don't think there's any difference. Like, same as 30 to 40. It only
true.
changes at 40. Like, 30 and 37.
No. You're in your early 30s, then you're in your mid 30s, then you're nearly 40.
Right.
But I agree with you, 40 to 50 is the same.
But, yeah, little Illyria, our baby.
A little baby.
She turns 1 next... No, she turns 1 this month. This month she's 1.
This month, yeah.
Yeah.
She's 8 days after me.
And so, obviously, with our kids, they're 8 and 11, our littlest. Our eldest boy's 23. Mm-hmm. So, we were in this, like, sweet phase of getting rid of stuff.
All the baby stuff, gone. Gone.
Like, our porta cot we gave away to our next-door neighbours because they have twins.
Years
I
ago.
think we gave them our car seats.
Yeah. Because Eden wasn't even in a booster anymore. She's 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, we had nothing.
And it's so freeing when you take that last car seat out of the back of your car.
Amazing.
It's like you're a new person.
Yeah. And then 12 months later you're putting your grandkids one back in.
We had to go to Target.
Not had to, we wanted to.
Well, of course. And I'm not saying it's like a bad thing.
Because we literally, you've heard us beg on here if you've listened to them, want her to stay with us and us to have her overnight. So in order for us to get maximum time with the bear, we're
coming to pick it up.
Yeah, we literally got ourselves a baby car seat with a toy attached to it, and it's like back in the car.
It's in my
It's very clean though.
It's in my ute. Yeah.
It's not an everyday car seat like our children's ones with all the snacks.
Well, they stay pretty clean till they're toddlers, I reckon. It's when they're toddlers and they start eating in there.
That's very true. That's very true.
But it was so weird to be back.
In the baby section?
Yes.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, it was weird because I could remember doing it with our kids.
Mm.
And because there's that big gap between Xander and Ethan
we're in the same spot.
Xander was like first baby.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we went to the most expensive store and bought all the most expensive stuff?
Yeah.
And then when Eden came along, we were like, we still love this baby, but the expensive stuff and the cheap stuff works the same.
She can just have the cot that's got the bite marks on it that Xander vomited in a few times.
Yeah, totally. Totally. But I found that really weird. How did you find it having to buy a car seat?
I don't know. It does bring back nice memories for me.
Yeah.
It's always a nice time when you're anticipating a baby, no matter what. Like, no matter if it's your baby or someone else's baby. I love shopping in the baby section. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
Imagine what the lady who sold it to us thought when we were buying it.
She would have thought nothing, doll.
Because we had our other 2 kids with us going, 8, 11.
She would have thought that old lady's pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. They would have thought we had a whoopsie coming.
They would have. Yeah.
I wonder, is there anyone listening who's had a beautiful surprise? I mean, I've had a vasectomy, so we're pretty safe.
We are safe. Safe-ish. Probably should get that tested.
Because you see that, like we've got friends. Remember, they were they had their children, then they had another baby, and then after that, with the big age gap, they were like, oh well, we've had one extra we weren't going to.
Yeah.
And then they had another one. They were like,
so that they could be mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that would be, if we did that, that would almost be 3 lifetimes for us. Because we had Ethan, who's now growing.
Yeah.
Our middle son is about to go to high school. And then we go right back to baby stage again.
Yeah. Which is what we've done. Literally. But we don't have to have the baby all the time.
No, but I'm saying if we.
We're not. That's not.
No.
But no, it's been fun. We've got a high chair in our house now.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, and she was wearing when we were camping, she was wearing one of Edie's Kathmandu suits that we took overseas with us.
No, the cutest thing is we've been cleaning out our house because we've been renovating. So when they came to camping, did you see the jumpsuit that she was in? The
Yeah.
little overalls?
Yeah.
That was Ethan's overalls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so cute. I just love it. And yeah, it helps that she's a big sweetie pie.
She's
But
so cute.
while we are in this renovation stage, which is going to take 6 to 8 weeks, I'm not sure how long.
Our house, guys, you should see our house. The whole of upstairs is completely ripped out at the moment.
Yeah, so we're literally living out of 2 bedrooms and a bathroom that is also a kitchen, which is also a laundry, which is a tiny space. So it's super fun. And then our kitchen is outside underneath the deck, which it has to be cleaned every day because it gets a thick layer of dust and dirt on it. But anyway.
While we're doing this, I've been thinking we could live in a 2-bedroom unit.
That's an aside. I feel like we could. I feel like there are benefits to it. Like everything is very close together. It's crazy how fast we get ready in the morning because the kids are in the same room. So there's stuff that they have to get dressed in. I put it in my room because the heater's on, and they eat breakfast at the coffee table, which is like 3 steps away. Yeah, like, and everything's in the one spot. When it's spread between downstairs, upstairs.
To be honest, our house isn't that big. I know it's West.
Our house is not big
at all. We've got an 8-bedroom mansion.
No. But what I'm saying is when you're contained to a 2-bedroom apartment, you're like literally, everything's so close by that we are getting ready really quickly in the mornings because, I don't have to be going back downstairs to get someone's iPad or someone's hair tie or someone's shoe or school bag or hat or whatever. It's all – anyway, we've had to pack everything up so that we're not living on top of each other. And during that process, there has been hiccups to that with our son.
Oh, Xander.
Yes.
It's hard. Well, it's gone now, thankfully. But the last couple of weeks, it's been hard rubbish, where everyone puts all of their junk out on the on the street, and scavengers come. I wouldn't actually not scavengers. People who know how to upcycle come around and pick stuff up, and that's good for them.
Yeah, you've trained me out of this. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah,
I love looking at stuff like. I would love walking around and finding, like, I'll drive past and someone's got like some cool egg chair that's just missing a little, just needs a bit of love. And obviously I don't have any skills to like what did you call it? Upcycle it. But I still love the idea of taking it and reusing it. And I reckon I used to pick things up all the time, especially when we lived in Sydney. When there was hard rubbish, I'd be like antique-y looking things. I'd think, oh, that is so cool, and bring it home. And then you'd be like,
things with an IKEA sticker on them, babe, are not antique-y. You can't. They had a real antique look to it. It says Anko.
No, Anko wasn't even around then.
He has been
so rude.
He turns up at home, right? He'd been out for a bike ride with his mates. He turns up the other day. He's got a motorbike tire for a Pee-wee 50 around his neck, and then a backpack where he's got 2 other tires, and he goes, we're going to build a go-kart. I'm like, don't bring other people's rubbish to the house.
And then one afternoon he went out with his phone and he was FaceTiming us literally from every house, FaceTiming us with, can I bring this pallet home? And I'm like, Dull, that is like just a pile of rotten wood.
It was all rotten.
Yeah.
And then he sends me a text message, and there's this like plastic chair. It's like a back of a bike carrier, this plastic chair.
It was a baby chair.
And he's like, hey, can I have this? I'm like, no. I love that boy, and he has the worst ideas for stuff. Like he gets these ideas in his head, and I love his. It's really hard not to stunt a kid's imagination and be like, no, you can't do that. But I also can't have him walking around the streets, potentially cutting himself on rubbish, getting tetanus, and then bringing all this stuff back to our house.
When we've just packed it up.
I have, you know why I have anxiety about rubbish and too much stuff in the house is I grew up in a house. I was that classic 90s house. We had stuff on every countertop. There was a fruit bowl with stuff in it. There was the wall phone with like notepads and stuff underneath, ornaments everywhere. Just that.
Did your mum ever go through a cherub phase?
No, not figurines.
My mum had lots of cherubs.
But we had cherub plates and cups.
And she had the chickens in the kitchen, like the chicken ornaments.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I reckon we had probably 50, and I'm not even kidding, 50 boiled egg holders. And we never
We've got
ate
some of them.
boiled eggs once growing up.
I'm pretty sure your mum gave some of them to me.
What? The little plastic Tupperware ones?
Yeah.
We had them. We had metal ones.
Yeah.
And I used to always think, why do we have all of these egg holders and we never eat boiled eggs?
That's a really good point.
I reckon that's why now, people our age, that's why minimalism is such a big thing in houses, because we all grew up.
And we love storage. We like things to be away.
We all grew up in the cluttered ages.
Houses, yeah.
And actually, they weren't even cluttered then. They were just, that was just the way things were. That was decorating was that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Heaps of photo frames, all different styles. Like not the same photo frame, all different styles everywhere.
But that was just, you know, maybe I'm sure our kids will have things. But if I can still picture it now. And as much as I didn't like it and I don't like clutter, I think about that section of the kitchen now and it actually makes me feel warm. Like that sense of...
It's a nice memory.
You know,
it's a homely feeling.
Yeah.
Well, I can put crap all over our...
No.
There is some stuff.
No, I'm cool.
Candles.
Thanks, babe. No, I'm good.
Potpourri.
I'm good. All right, got a segment here I want to try out. I put this up on Facebook and Underage Grandparents Podcast. A few people have submitted some and I want to bring them to the table. Now, it's called Does Anybody Else? So weird things that, you want to know if anyone else does them. Does anybody else have all their notifications silenced on their phone and just compulsively check their phone to see if they have any messages?
Do you know what? Yes, I do this, but only for my work emails. So I don't have my notifications on for that particular app. All other apps they're on. All other apps it's on. And it's only because people from work email you on the weekend.
Yeah, but people...
and then I'll read it. And after hours and before hours. Whereas, like, I'm sitting at my desk anyway. I don't need to get a ding, ding, ding during the day every time. But... yeah, someone from work told me that they do that and it changed my life. I would consider doing that.
See, I don't have notification silenced, but I have my phone silenced so I don't hear, like it never dings. And that's because just when I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
But it works great. So you're not constantly, you just go to the messages when you need to. Does anybody else have entire fake conversations in their head to prepare for real ones?
Yes, all the time.
Everybody does that.
Oh, I think so.
Especially when you know you're about to have an argument with somebody.
Yeah, and do you know what's really bad is when you get to the argument and they've got a different reply to how you thought they were going
Stick
to. And
to
then,
the script, bro.
And then you're like, oh, I have no comebacks for this.
When I was in the car driving here, that's not what you said. So can you, here's what I need you to say.
I had a confusing thing the other day. I rang someone and it was a work thing. And I'd actually had the conversation with them, but in a dream the night before.
Yeah, right.
And so I was like, we've already had this conversation, but in my dream. Yeah. And so I've got to ask you a favor. And then they were like, well, what did I say? And I said, no, I just need you to answer the way you will.
I hate when you think you're going to have a full-on conversation with someone. So you come at them like, okay, I'm prepared. They're going to react really badly. Yes. And then you come in and they're totally fine with it. So you have to go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've got something to discuss with you and you're probably not going to like it, but...
And they go, no, that's fine.
Yeah, cool. Whatever.
Sometimes I'll actually do it driving in my car and I'll be the other person.
Do you know what I also do is after a conversation, replay the conversation and think of how I could have said things better and how maybe they could have taken what I said in this way the wrong way. I think that's just.
It's like comebacks. The best comebacks come after you finish.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody else stand to wipe?
You can't do that.
No, like.
You can't do that.
So you completely stand up. You have to re-bend over.
Yeah.
Like when
90-degree angle yourself.
Like when you're toilet training a toddler.
Kid, and they come up to you and they spread it.
Yeah, and then
spread them.
They grab their ankles.
You're like, if you wipe properly, spread them.
Oh, yeah?
And then you're like, no, you haven't, bro. Back you go.
I can't. Yeah, I stay sitting.
Yeah.
And reach back, right? That's the stock standard.
Yeah, for sure.
But fully standing, that's someone on our Facebook page has said, does anybody else stand to wipe?
Yeah, I don't know how it works. We're going to need an explanation.
I mean, there's no other way. You wouldn't kneel. You wouldn't get off the toilet and kneel down.
What are you kneeling for?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think what other ways there would be. Put a leg up on the wall. No, you wouldn't do that.
No.
Some people, if you've got a bidet, I can't come at a bidet.
No, neither.
I always, every time there's one in a hotel I'm in, I think I should give this a try. But I just don't know if I can.
No, I can't do it.
If I could do that. Does anybody else open the fridge, see nothing they like, close it, and then open it 3 minutes later like it may have been restocked?
Yeah,
dead
for
set.
sure.
Everybody does that.
Even though I know exactly what's in the fridge, I still open it and look in there like there might be a surprise.
Yeah, of course.
I did that at lunchtime today. I was like, can't there be some leftovers in there? Even though I haven't cooked in my camp kitchen.
Just something, please be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does that. I used to get in trouble from my parents growing up all the time for just standing there in front of the fridge.
And you lived in Gladstone, so it's like, you ain't all the cold air out of the fridge. All our meat's going to go off.
Exactly. Does anybody else eat the chocolate on the outside of a crunchy bar and then eat the honeycomb separately?
Yes, every time.
I don't do that.
I pop the top and then the side and then the bottom and then the outside and then the end and then in your mouth.
We could cut that into a really interesting video. I think I've sucked it off.
That could be in the video.
The chocolate, like I've put it in, if it's the little one, the bite-sized ones, put that in, suck the chocolate off around it.
I even do it with the bars. You just do like a section at a time. You eat down the side and down the back, side, top.
When I eat Skittles, I don't know where I picked this up from. I eat Skittles 2 at a time.
Yeah.
And I can only eat the same
color.
And then if I have odd ones, I eat them all in doubles out of the packet. And then when there's odd ones at the end, I'll eat them one by one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always go 2. Like you can't mix the flavors. And our final one, does anybody else miss a pimple when it's fully squeezed and healed up?
I've got one right now. I'm not going to miss it, I don't think, when it's gone.
Where is it?
Here.
Oh, I can't even see that.
Well, there's makeup over it.
Right.
But yeah.
Maybe not on your face because you see it all the time. But when you get a pimple.
I've never missed a pimple.
I don't know what is the satisfaction. What's been put into us?
No, I don't have this.
As animals where you want to squeeze it.
You want to squeeze things. You love squeezing things. This is your thing. This is if there was an ingrown hair.
It's not my thing.
Not your thing, but if you saw something disgusting, like when our kids hit our next round of kids, hit teenagers, you're going to be like, remember the time when Ethan had a pimple on the Gold Coast and for some reason he was in the car with me and you were in the car in front of us.
I asked to squeeze it. I've been asking for ages.
And he cried and said no.
He wouldn't let me because he said it hurt too much. And I said, I'll pay you $10 to let me squeeze it.
Yes. And then we had to get in the car to go somewhere and we were following you in the car and you were doing a squeezing motion out the window like you couldn't wait to squeeze it when you got home. And he's panicked because he didn't want you to squeeze it, and either squeezed it himself in the back of the car or whatever, and then started crying because he wanted the $10.
Because he squeezed it and it popped and didn't hurt that much, and he knew because he'd done it he wasn't going to get $10.
That's the kind of sicko you are.
No.
Yes.
No.
That you would make our children cry because they squeeze their own pimples.
I didn't make him cry. He made himself cry. I wasn't even in the car.
You should have given him the money.
He cried because I offered him $10 and then he
to let you squeeze it.
Yeah. But he was just going to leave it there. It was just sitting right there on his face.
Poor Ethy John. I reckon he was only like 12 or 13 then.
Yeah, I think he would have been.
Yeah, because I can't remember him crying at 17 over a pimple. But
no, not at that point. At that point, he'd be like, whatever, do what you want. By the way, I want $50. Can I? $10 is not going to get me very far, is it? All right. If you've got, does anybody else and you would like to get it here onto the podcast, jump onto Underage Grandparents, our Facebook page. There we go, guys. That's another episode done and dusted. We'd love you to be part of the show. If you've got any topics you want us to discuss or guests we'd like to chat to.
Well, unhinged tips to stay married.
Yes.
That's been a really fun thing to hear.
Yeah.
And we're yet to name the person does the things around our house. But
Patrick. Who is our Patrick?
Yeah. Once we get our name for Patrick, we'll let you know.
All right. Jump onto TikTok and Instagram to follow along as well. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.